Okay. Hi everyone. So in this video, I will explain about simple machine. They are the things that make our life easier. So I will explain three simple machine in this video. There are some more, but we'll focus into these three simple machine, which is lever, inclined plane, and pulley. Okay, so simple machine is something that we use to make human life easier. Easier here means we need less force to pick up or to lift something, and it will make our life easier because for example, the object is too heavy, we can lift it with a smaller force using this simple machine. But the energy use, in this case energy is force times with distance, will stay the same. I'll explain later what does this mean. Let's start with lever. Oh yeah, there is term mechanical advantage. Mechanical advantage means like how many times easier we can lift the object. For example, uh, mechanical advantage 5 means it is 5 times easier. So if we have 50 kilogram object or 500 Newton object in weight, and we can lift it only with 100 Newton of force, it means this lever produce 5 mechanical advantage or 5 times easier for us because to lift 500 we only need 100. Okay, so the lever also use the concept of moment. You already learned this in grade 7 in dynamic in the concept about force. For example, there is a lever, there is a load on the left, 30 Newton, and then on the right, there is a force. We want to lift the 30 Newton force, and the distance from the fulcrum is different, which is 10 meter to the left for the load and 30 meter to the right for the effort or the force. So how much force in the right side needed to lift 30 Newton object? Well, we can use the concept of moment, which is force times with distance. So in the left, force times with distance will be 30 times with 10. 30 times with 10. So we get 300 Newton meter. And then on the left, we will get unknown force. This is the question. Times with 30 meter. And because it's in balance position, it means the moment of force on the left and the right should be the same, which is 300. It means the force should be 10 Newton. It means it will be balanced. The left on the right, the moment of force is the same, 300 Newton meter. So how much force in the right side to lift the 30 Newton object? We only need 10 Newton. So we can get the mechanical advantage, which is 3, because we only need 10 to lift 30, so it's 3 times easier. So the mechanical advantage is 3. And the formula to calculate mechanical advantage in lever is, if we don't know the weight or the force, we can just use the length of the lever here. We can get mechanical advantage 3 by using this 30 meter divided by 10 meter. So in the lever, we can just use the formula effort arm, the distance between the fulcrum to the effort or the force, divide with the load arm. In this case, in this question, it is 30 meter divided by 10 meter. We can get the mechanical advantage directly using this formula, effort arm divided by load arm. arm mean the distance from the pivot, the triangle here. Okay, nah, so that's the mechanical advantage. Now, what is the relation with the work? I have explained you to here. Here, the energy or the work, yeah, energy and work will stay the same. What is the meaning of this? If we see the simulation here, you can see that when the 10 Newton force push downward, it make the 30 Newton load move upward. And if you compare the distance, you can see that the 10 newtons need to push further compared with the how much the 30 newton load raise. For example, if I want to raise the 30 newton load by 2 meter, I need to push the 10 newton part 6 meter. So it needs a longer distance for me to push to make the load rise. And if we measure and we calculate the work using force times distance, we can get that the work is still the same. So it needs less force, but the distance that I must go through is further. Okay, so that's the conclusion. Smaller force need, but it needs bigger distance. There are also three types of lever. You can see the combination here. You can search in Google the example. It only the composition, the sequence is different, but the concept is still the same. Next, we will continue to inclined plane. In inclined plane, the mechanical advantage is using the ram distance divided by the height. The distance in this case is 12 meter and the height is 6 meter, so we can get the mechanical advantage is 2. It needs force 2 times smaller. It means if you have a box 40 newton, you only need 20 newton to push the box using this inclined plane. This is assume there are no friction. Okay, assume there are no friction. You only need 20 newton to lift 40 newton box to the top of the inclined plane. We need smaller force. Okay, let's compare this again with the work. So if I don't use the inclined plane, I need to use 40 newton force, raise it by 6 meter to the top of inclined plane. It means I need 240 joule. 40 times with 6 if I don't use inclined plane. So I need to use force 40 newton. But if I use inclined plane, I only need 20 newton. But I need to push it for 12 meter, longer distance. And if we multiply it by force times distance, 20 newton times with 12 meter, we can get the same work, which is 240 joule, just like when I don't use inclined planes, 240 joules. So basically, the work done is the same because you need less force, but you go through the bigger distance. And that's why if you go to Puncak or a mountain, you don't go you don't climb the mountain directly using the car, but you will move slowly and steady. You will move round and round in the road because yeah, it will take longer, but it will be easier for your car to live in the inclined plane method instead of just climb directly in a very steep road. For pulley is also the same. The bigger the mechanical advantage, it means you must pull the rope further and further. In pulley, to find the mechanical advantage, we just need to see how much rope that hold the object. For example, I put this the single pulley. the mechanical advantage is 1 because the person will hold it directly 100 Newton. In the right picture, mechanical advantage 2, you can see there are two rope. The green one, I put the green circle there. There are two rope that hold the object. It means 50 Newton and 50 Newton is like you. There are other person that hold the object and you divide the force. So it only needs 40 Newton to raise 100 Newton. So mechanical advantage is 2. And it also apply to the other complex pulley. For example, you can see the most for the mechanical advantage 4. You see there are like 4 ropes that hold the object, and the person only hold one of the 4 object like this. So we see, you can see here there are 4 rope. 1, you can see there are 4 rope. This one and this one, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this person here only connected to one of the rope, which is this one. It's only connected to one of the 4 rope. It means this person only need to pull using 25 Newton. It means the mechanical advantage is 4. Okay, so that is the conclusion. So simple machine make us only need to give smaller force, but the compensation is we need to do it in longer distance. It means the energy still the same, and it apply the law of energy conservation. Energy cannot be created, energy cannot be lost, and the energy needed still the same. Thank you for listening.